Breaking tonight on Fox 4 News, it takes Collier County now officially under a state of emergency. It's been declared mandatory evacuations continue for thousands of homes in Golden Gate Estates.
And this as crews from across the state are battling a growing wildfire. It's scorched more than 4,800 acres so far. Several homes have been damaged and destroyed. At least one person has been hurt while they were trying to protect their home.
The initial evacuation area included the area from Golden Gate Boulevard north to I-75 and then from Collier Boulevard east to Wilson Boulevard. But now they've expanded the evacuation zone, and this is mandatory. If you live along Magnolia Pond Drive off North Collier Boulevard, you should be out. Meanwhile, the southeast quadrant of Golden Gate City under a voluntary evacuation notice right now. A reception area has been set up at Golden Gate Community Center. 4 in Your Corner has complete team coverage tonight. Tony Sadiku in the Weather Center. He's monitoring the dry conditions and the wind. Adam Pinsker is at Golden Gate Community Center. But we're starting with 4 in Your Corner's Carl Fortier. He is live outside one of the fire stations in Collier County. He has gone with firefighters behind the fire lines to take a closer look. Carl, what'd you see?
Yeah, the last media update was at 4:45. Then fire officials were telling us that the fire had jumped up to 4,800 acres. Just a few hours ago, they were saying 3,100. Now that's significant growth. They were attributing that to extreme fire danger, extreme fire behavior rather. And earlier they were just kind of powwowing to see, trying to predict what this fire was going to do, if we may even needed to be moved from our location here at Golden Gate Boulevard and 13th Street Southwest. We're at a fire station here, and they took me back to get some video of kind of firefighters fighting this fire on the front lines. There was some flame down by Keene Road. That's a very remote rural part of Collier County, south of our location. There's a number of agricultural facilities, plant nurseries and things like that. People were evacuating. It's not very heavily populated, but there are homes back there. There were still people home. Firefighters were in the driveways, knocking on doors, trying to get anyone who hadn't already evacuated to go ahead and evacuate. We spoke to one man who runs Burnson Nursery. Here's what he had to say.
My main concern is my house. Is my house going to burn down? Or my neighbor's going to be okay? Are our trees and everything going to burn up? How's all that going to play out with the insurance and everything? I know I don't have insurance on my mobile home, so I'll definitely lose that. So I don't know. I've never been in this situation before, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of us have been in this situation before. If you can see in the sky above, there's still some right over those trees. You can still see the kind of smoky haze. It was much darker earlier. The winds have kind of shifted the smoke a little farther west from where we are. But he did the smart thing. He just got his stuff and got out of there. And that is what officials are urging people to do. I asked about a hard deadline from fire officials earlier. They said they don't have one, but certainly danger increases after sundown. It's much, if you're trying to run around and grab things and evacuate during the dark, a much more dangerous situation. So if you haven't already gotten out of the evacuation zone, now is the time to do it. Live in Collier County, Carl Fortier, Fox 4 in Your Corner.
All right.